Hello and welcome to another episode of Industry Celebrities. My name is Kimberly Scott, former video girl and now podcast rookie. Industry Celebrities is a podcast where I interview professionals in all sorts of industries, asking questions about their passion or their industry. What makes them all celebrity to me? If you would like to share your knowledge on industry celebrities, Kimberly at marketingdoer.com. And you can listen to other episodes by searching Kimberly D. Scott on iTunes for you iPhone users, Anchor for your Android users, or you can just go to YouTube because that's where I'm at as well. Well, now that I got all that out of the way, please help me welcome today's guest, Jann Villanueva with Liberty Group.
Yes, hi.
Hi, thank you, Jann.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yes. So let's get started by telling listeners a little bit about yourself and what industry you're in.
Awesome. Well, I am a mom of 4 beautiful girls ranging from 21 to 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that.
Yep. So I'm busy.
Yeah.
Full-time job, full-time mom, full-time wife. So,
And fully employed by
the Liberty Group.
Okay.
Yes.
So
which is
you're
why
a
we're here.
working mom, yes.
I thought we were getting to the wine part, but I guess not. Which is why I have lots of wine in my closet. No, I don't.
So what industry are you in?
So I am in the apartment industry.
Mm-hmm.
Have been in the industry since 1998. So
1998. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think back. What was I doing in 1998? I graduated from college in 99. Not because I'm that young, but because it took me that long to get through college. However, wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
So, started out as a leasing agent.
Cool. I was going to ask, did you fall into it or just...
Oh, yeah, we all fall into this, right?
Yes.
I never thought this would be my career, and all
happens.
of a sudden it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, leasing agent then?
So, worked for a company before Alpha Barnes. It was called Barnes Real Estate, which is now Alpha Barnes.
Wow.
So, that,
you know
ages
Mr. Clark
me.
that long?
Oh, I
Wow.
have. Yeah.
Cool.
And then kind of worked my way up to property manager. I left the management side in 2006 working for Capstone Real Estate Services.
Okay. Very cool.
And then came to the dark side, the vendor side.
You mean it's the bright side?
It is the bright side.
When people say that to me, I'm like, I think I'm kind of sweet sometimes. Most of the time, absolutely most of the time, I think it's a great day to be a supplier.
Yeah.
But, okay.
It really is the bright side, because the whole reason why I wanted to come to this side was because every rep from every company that, sold me something, whether it was, apartments.com or, Rasa Floors or something like that, they were always so happy when they came into my office. And I'm like, I want to be you. Like, I'm stuck behind this desk doing reports and this sucks.
And people yell at me.
Yeah. Residents hate me. Yeah.
They might not hate you, but at the moment they might really be unhappy with something that somebody else did that wasn't even your fault, right?
Right.
But
exactly.
You got
of course.
The ranch at, right?
Yep.
Wow.
And, we're the counselors, we're the, therapists, we're all that. So, I threw my hands up and said, I'm done. No. And decided to come to the supplier partner.
Well, good. Yes. It is one that we fall into that we never get out of.
Yep.
So did you go directly into the staffing side of the world?
I did not.
Okay.
So
you don't have to name companies, but you can name.
Yep. So nope. I
things.
got into marketing and advertising. And then in 2009, it'll be 10 years next year. So 2009, I started with the Liberty Group doing staffing.
Okay.
Yeah. I was actually the very first salesperson in Dallas for the Liberty Group. So that was really exciting.
I like Ken and Dean. They're
yes.
Awesome.
Ken and Dean are amazing. This is a funny story. When Ken hired me, I was 8 months pregnant with my 9-year-old, my now 9-year-old. And Cindy Bewley, who is a sweet friend of mine in Austin, she's the one that told me about the job. And I said, Cindy, who's going to hire an 8-month pregnant woman? And she said, Ken Bohan will, if you're good. So he did, and, here I am 9 years later, the branch manager for the Liberty Group.
That's awesome. And congratulations.
Thank you. I love my job. Our company specializes in multifamily only, so only staff for the industry, and we have an executive search firm up in Houston that can fill those executive search positions as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you guys are nationwide, right?
We are.
Yes.
So exciting, and that just happened, a year or two ago.
Yeah.
So it's been a huge...
Awesome. That's great.
Thank you.
I can say that I am in the category with Ken as hiring a salesperson pregnant. But we hired Amy out of Atlanta, Georgia. She flew in and she was pregnant. And so she'll have to tell you the story about how she had to take a break. And then Jordan actually.
Yeah.
Do you know who Jordan
I do
Moore
know
is?
Jordan, yeah.
I think she was 3 months, maybe 4 months pregnant. She was pregnant though. You couldn't tell she was not showing, but she did come out and tell us.
Yeah.
That was the last thing she told us at the end. I mean, Amy, you could see she was pregnant. Right. But yeah, there's a whole other podcast we could do on, getting hired while pregnant or working moms.
Yes.
All that. So I commend both of them. Love them both. They were awesome. So good for Ken. I'm circling that back. So good for Ken.
Yeah.
So what do you like most about your industry or job?
I would say my favorite thing about what I love most about my job, number one, is I have an amazing team. Mm-hmm. They are just fantastic, and I'm really blessed. A lot of people can't say that, and so I've been blessed to have some really good people, and I love what I do. I help people find careers, so it's a blessing to be able to do that for people and for people to come back and say thank you. Is just why I do what I do. And we've been lucky enough to do a leasing training program for people who are new to the industry, and I actually teach the course once a month through the Liberty Group.
Cool.
And
I might have to send a friend of mine to that.
Yes, send them. It's free. So, send them away. But, I've gone out to properties before where I've ran into people that I taught, maybe a year or two ago, they're an assistant manager now or something like that. So there's a lot of pride and joy that comes out of being able to help, our industry grow with people and talent and things like that.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I agree. That's great about our industry. If you dedicate yourself and you're a hard worker, you can move up very quickly in our industry.
Absolutely. Yep.
So what advice would you give someone wanting to get into the apartment industry, whether it's on the leasing side or it's on the supplier side or both?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So I think because I do this a lot, obviously, people will come to us saying, how do I get started? How do I get my foot in the door? Back in the day when I was looking back in 1998, I just kind of was walking into properties saying, will you hire me? Please? I can do it. I promise.
There was no internet?
No internet, nothing like that. So for us to be able to have the ability to recruit new talent into the industry is great. I'm not going to lie that I've maybe gone through Chick-fil-A before and just saw someone really fantastic and said, hey, you would be great in this industry. Here's my card.
Please call me if you're looking.
Call me. Yeah.
Hey, that's a salesperson. Yeah. You're always on the look for talent. I mean, that's just, it is. That's perfect. That's awesome.
So, my advice to them would be there are resources out there, us and, other resources where if this feels like something that you want to do, reach out to those resources and go through some training programs. I know the association offers, training as well. So, don't give up on it. And right now we're able to help those people find jobs. So my advice would be just, if you're passionate about wanting to do this, then reach out to those resources that can help you.
Yeah, make a change. Yeah, everybody always needs a place to live. I've heard that no matter what's going on in the world, that the apartment industry is recession proof.
Right.
Because everybody needs a place to live.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you want to make that
talk
change,
about job security.
Yeah, job security. There you go. Absolutely. Come on. So now you know who to call.
Yeah. Yes. Call the Liberty Group.
Yeah, call the Liberty Group. All right. Shameless plug. All right. So my whole standing question for this podcast is, what would you tell your younger self?
Oh my gosh. That's kind of a interesting question. And I feel like I look at my life in decades, which I've been blessed enough to say that.
Yes.
So I guess if I had to, and I'll make this short and sweet as I'm sitting here thinking about it, I guess if I had to give like my younger late teen 20s self advice, it'd probably be, yeah, Jen, that's probably not a good idea. I made some bad choices in my 20s, people.
I think we all did, but we didn't have social media to get caught by those things, right?
Exactly. Thank God for that. Yeah. In my 30s, the advice would be nothing that's worthwhile is ever easy.
That's great advice and very true.
Yeah.
Don't give up, kids.
Right, exactly.
Try again.
And now that I've hit the big 4-0, it would probably be just breathe, And I need to tell myself that a lot.
Yes. Yes.
Take a deep breath. It's all going to be okay.
Yes. And you're doing a great job.
Breathe. Thank you.
Yes. I think we don't tell ourselves enough, especially you with 4 kids, working mom, everything that's going on in your world, that you're doing a good job. Like sometimes we wait for other people. I mean, it feels good when other people tell you that, but definitely we beat ourselves up more than anyone else could ever do. So yeah, good for you for saying breathe, because you're doing a great job. I mean, just know that it does get easier, but take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Good for you for recognizing that in your 40s.
Thanks.
Might have taken us a lifetime.
Exactly.
But we, At least it comes to us eventually, right? So,
yeah.
That is awesome. Well, I do appreciate you letting me into your closet today. Well, thank you very much for joining me. And thank you to my listeners for tuning in because they're growing. I'm very excited about that. Each week they grow from when I started this. So thank you for supporting me by listening. Now, everybody hit that subscribe button, pretty please, so that you can subscribe to the podcast. And remember to search Kimberly D. Scott to subscribe to my YouTube channel, iTunes, or you can also follow me on Insta, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and LinkedIn. So until next week, stay positive and keep growing. Thanks, Jann.
You're welcome. Thank you.